Monster trucks. So we're going to be reviewing this book, and it is Monster Trucks by Susan E. Goodman and Michael J. Doolittle, with photographs of monster trucks. So if you want to see this book, I'll just tell you that it has photographs. And I learned a lot of new stuff about monster trucks when reading this. So this is an educational book. And even though it's not about math or has a moral, it's pretty educational when it comes to the trucks themselves. So basically the book explains a lot about how monster trucks, like the history of monster trucks and how they came to be. So let me just tell it to you briefly. There was a guy named Bob, and he had a pickup truck that he really liked, and he wanted to have a little fun with it. So he added bigger tires and made it taller. He thought that it would have to, can I have a copy to the video Streamlabs? Well, you don't even need a copy. You can just find it at on your Kindle, Libby, Opla, whatever you use. Just search up this book and you should probably have it on one of those. Okay, so started out as a pickup truck, made it bigger, added a bigger engine and tires, and it was really, really loud, that engine. Especially since it had to make it go fast in races and jump high in stunts, they had to use a lot of energy. So that's why it sounds like a monster when it when you turn on that engine. All that fuel. So the book basically explains the origin of monster trucks, and it also talks about a lot of stunts done with monster trucks. Oh, Kappa plus Sphinx for this keyboard. That's just adorable. This is a really fun book. I'm just gonna have to say it's really fun and also educational. If someone needs, it's also really easy to read. It's in the step into reading, so this one's pretty easy to read. So you could give this to a kid and have them read it. My favorite part in the book was when they talked about the stunt of them, when they talked about one of the stunts that were performed with a monster truck being all this huge backflips and stuff. That was probably my favorite part. When they talked about one of the stunts done by a monster truck being a backflip, I was like blown out of my mind. And I also learned that the body isn't like separate parts, it's just one whole part. Like all the lights and stuff, they're just painted on. It's just one big sheet of metal put on the car. And I found that really surprising. Again, it's a really fun book and I recommend it. I give it a rating of 9 out of 10. And why I say I give it a rating of 9 out of 10, is because I sorta wished it would give more detail on the monster truck instead of the stunts performed by it. But otherwise it was a really fun and good book. Alright, next book.